a lot about the committees of NMCC. Now let us actually meet the team and know their views about NMCC.
You have observed the last 4 editions of NMCC. How does it feel to lead one?
It feels extremely great, and at the same time it is very pressurizing and challenging as well. From my past presidents I have learned a lot. When I was in my first year I got to experience NMCC in detail. In the second year I saw the online version, so I knew how to switch. Then in the third year I was given the responsibility of being the convener, and in the fourth year I was the vice president. So in a way I have observed NMCC very closely, and I must say that my seniors have trained me in a manner that I am ready for any and every situation.
The bar for NMCC has been set pretty high by your seniors previously. What challenges have you faced with this edition in order to carry the legacy forward?
I feel every edition is a learning experience, so naturally there are challenges which are bound to be there. Not specifically with this edition, but mostly every time the common challenges that we face are that there are a lot of teams and we have to have a big organizing committee. There are limited members, so we take volunteers from the college and add them to the organizing committee. So managing so many committees at the same time while communicating with the teams and coordinating the schedules of the judges, it gets a little tricky to organize everything in such little time.
How would you briefly describe your journey in MCS?
See, I'll describe my journey in MC as a very memorable one because working with my seniors in past year and now working with our president, it's a very good journey as I learned many skills in MCS, being in the leadership skill, being management skills, being technical skills. So overall journey in my MC is a very good one and a enhancing one, I'll say.
What makes this edition of NMCC unique?
CR every edition is unique in its own way as a problem is based only on the constitutional law. Secondly, the visionary skills of our Madam President is totally unique, how she handled everything and everyone in the society. Thirdly, the enthusiasm and dedication of all the members of the organizing committee is very unique in its own way, how they are ready to welcome each and everyone.
How does it feel observing the learned councils and writing reports about them?
It is basically a situational information where the court masters observe the courtroom, the court proceedings, and write the report about the learned counsel. It plays a vital role, the observation and the reports plays a vital role, and it could be very influential for us.
When a round concludes, there's a lot of pressure on court masters. How do you handle that pressure?
Indeed, there is a lot of pressure, but the court masters are well trained with a number of meetings, and also they are well versed with the process of taping and stamping to maintain the confidentiality. So indeed, the pressure is reduced to a very large extent.
What is your approach while interacting with judges and guests? The things you keep in mind to do or not to do when with them?
Our approach while dealing with the judges and guests is professionalism, respect, and attentiveness. We ensure active listening to fulfill their needs and concern effectively. Additionally, we also follow the protocol of the judges and guests to maintain impartiality.
Your committee works very closely with the judges. Is it delightful or apprehensive or both?
Working closely with the judges is definitely a combination of both the things. Plus, it helps us learn from their experiences and helps us to gain future opportunities. Additionally, it adds an extra level of excitement to the competition.
What is the first word that comes to your mind when you hear the word protocol committee?
Coordination. Team representatives are the members who act as a bridge between the organizing committee and the teams, and they are the most active volunteers during the event who act as a go-to person for both the sides.
When you think of protocol committee, it only seems about rules and procedures from the outside. Being an insider, what the fun part of working with the committee is?
It seems so that it is all about protocols, but since teams and TRs are of the same age group, they do not see this as in, a duty, but they see this as an opportunity to connect with their friends.
Do members quarrel over the food items that are to be added in the menu?
Indeed, they do. Actually, everybody wants their favorite food item in the menu, and gulab jamun is a must in the end.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate the hospitality services of the event?
I think it's not on us to rate ourselves, but as a member of MCS from past 3 years, I have not heard or seen any complaints regarding our hospitality. So I think it speaks volumes regarding our arrangements.